Right, so we're all fueled up and we're on his way. Still blustery, still dry though, that's all that matters. Right, so I ain't got a clue where I'm going today. I've just come out for a ride and wherever it takes me, it takes me. What I am trying, I'm trying a new app called Relive. Never used it before. All I've done is downloaded it from Play Store, signed up and just started recording. And what it does, it tracks your ride. So we'll see what that's like when I get home, see if it's worked or not, see if it's useful. I have seen it on another video and it does look quite cool, to be honest, so I'm really hoping that it works. So it's always good when you come out for these rides and you ain't got a plan in mind and you just go wherever, and then you get home and you look up back and you think, oh, where was that road, where was that decent road I've just been down. So it's always quite handy to have something like this so you can look back and go, that's where it is. Stay off the main roads if I can help it. Why can't they, when they build roads, why can't they make them flat? Because camber on this road, it's in half leaning down to left. And if you're a shorter rider, you're going to struggle with stuff like that. So they spend all this money on these roads, why can't they just make them flat? Especially at junctions and traffic lights and... Don't you just love coming out for these rides? You haven't got nothing planned, you've got a full tank of fuel, a bit of time on your hands. What's better than this? Yeah, so I'm lonesome today. Donna's out shopping. Her favourite hobby. And I'm out doing my favourite hobby. And seeing what bike I ride. I'm on my KTM Superduke 1290 GT. Not really spoken much about it since I got it. But yeah, absolutely smashing bike. Effortless, faultless. Can't knock it one bit. It's got everything I wanted to do. Absolutely cracking bike. Just don't let it fall over. The thing is with these new bikes these days, they're all decent, they're all good. They're all good bikes. They don't make bad bikes anymore. Took me a little bit of time to get used to the tyres. So at first I wasn't sure about the tyres. It's the first time I've ridden on the Angel GTs. But they're not a bad tyre. But this does it all. It's got the performance, the power, you can tour on it, it's got all the little gadgets, and it comes with a 23 litre tank, so you've got the range as well. But enough about that. There's plenty of guys out there what do reviews on bikes. I'm just not that good at talking to a camera yet. Oh, get round. Get that knee down. I think if I were trying to go and put my knee down, I don't think I'd get back up. I'm gonna try though. Oh, nowhere near. Keep forgetting I've got a camera down here. Hello. Funny times we're living in at the minute. Oh yeah, I'll start that again. Funny times we're living in it at the minute. Might actually do that one again. Can't get my words out. Funny times we're living in at the present. Not knowing, not being able to do what we used to be able to do before, just taking things for granted, walking into a shop, blah blah. Having to take your mask everywhere you go just in case you need to go into a shop. I wonder if it will ever go back to normal. I don't think some people want it to. Oh, I wonder if there's actually been a fall in other ailments like colds and flus and things like that. I wonder if there's seen a reduction with people wearing face masks and taking extra precautions and washing their hands, sanitising and things like that. I wonder if there has been a fall. It's really sad. Really sad knowing that a lot of people have lost their lives to this. You know, there's enough things going off in the world, and this thrown into the mix and added to it. It's terrible, absolutely terrible. What's suspension saying? I've got it on. Yeah, I have my suspension set to rider plus luggage, even though I've got no luggage on. 20 stone. That's my luggage. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm roasting now. I've got my wind protector on. I've got my winter gloves, so I don't want my hands getting cold even though I've got heated grips. Yes, I've got these winter gloves on which I bought last year when we went to Lake District. I just wanted a couple of pairs of cheap gloves just in case it rained, which it did, just to keep me on with. So I went on eBay, saw these rocks. Well, I just confirmed that. I'll get that out. I'll just go over these frigging bumps. Nearly bounced me out of my seat, that. Yeah, so got on eBay as you do, having a look at a cheap pair of winter gloves. Come across these, $7.99, and all they're good for really is just keeping your hands warm. But for $7.99, I think they're ace. For keeping your hands warm wise, absolutely fantastic. Waterproof, water resistant, so if it's just fine drizzle they're fine, but if it's pouring it down they're no good. They're just soaking like a sponge. But for keeping your hands warm, can't knock them. $7.99, they're called Rockster, and they're made by Oxford apparently. So yeah, definitely recommend these for keeping your hands warm if you're wanting a cheap pair of gloves. I've got two pairs. $7.99, you can't knock it. So Rockster Gloves they're called. I'll tell you what, I'm enjoying this little ride out. It's not as cold as what I thought it was going to be. I'm quite warm with my windproof jacket and underneath. I've got a full set of waterproofs. The RST, the Pro Series ones, can't knock them, they work, tried and tested. I just feel a bit of a front with them on, so I like to stick to my leather, either my leathers or my leather bottoms and my Kevlar hoodie in the summer months. In the winter obviously you put your waterproofs on, but if I can help it, just leather bottoms and whatever top is suited to the weather goes on top. That's where we're heading, folks. You can't see now because it bushes. Just stood there, sat there pointing to a bush. Never been down here before. Let's backpedal, people. There's a tip, folks. Make sure you put it into first before setting back off again. I wish I put my summer gloves on now. My hands are there roasting. At first I thought I'd left my heated grips on, but they're off. So I'm taking it steady now because the bike nearly threw me off. It's an angry bike. Alright, so I've just had a little stop off at Seaways Cafe. If you've never been there, give it a whirl. Nice little place. Quite busy today. So I had my coffee near my bike. Came home from work the other day to an empty house. Rang Donna. Where are you? Where's kids? Oh, I've taken them to, we've gone to Hornsey. We're in Hornsey. Oh. Why not? Ooh, look at that little pond. Shame, don't know where to stop there. Would have made a lovely picture. See Drax power station over there. I don't know if that's coming out on camera. It's a bit like when you come up to a brow of an hill and you come over at the top and you see an awesome view. It always reminds me of that in Matrix, when they finally burst through the clouds and they see the sun, and then they go back down into the clouds. Well, the weather's starting to turn. It's just started spitting. It didn't give this. Right people, as ever, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Plenty more things to come. So from me and Donna, who's out shopping, catch you next time. Be good, be safe. I'll see you in a bit.